Day.
Sorry.
You're good. Oh, I got it. I understand the rules. All right, perfect. All right, three, two, one. Oh, wait, do our names. Crap.
Oh yeah, we do have to introduce
I jumped
ourselves.
the whole gun. All right. So I guess that's your all's responsibility, and then I take over from there.
Um, I'm Brianna.
My name's Kaylee Ruth.
Hi, I'm Lene.
All right, there we go. All right. Imagine looking back and seeing all the familiar scenes all around you. The gas station you grew up selling the best breakfast food ever. The only traffic light you ever had in your only hometown. And passing the church you grew up in and wondering when you ever see these familiar scenes and views ever again. I'm about to tell you all the biggest life change that ever happened to me. And that was when I moved from the state of West Virginia to the state of Virginia. And to complete the whole story, I have to kind of backtrack to 6 months before we actually moved. My dad was offered a job at the Gum Springs exit as a branch manager. And I call it Zion Crossroads. You all might know it as that better than Gum Springs exit. At the time, I was 15, and there was a lot of talk through the whole family back and forth about whether we were going to move or not. We decided at the time that we liked where we were living at the moment, and that was all that mattered to us. Jump forward about 6 months later, we realized that there it started to get dull and bland. There wasn't a lot as we were growing up, and I think my parents realized that. We found out that the offer again for being branch manager for my dad was open once again. So once again, we talked about it as a whole family and we changed our minds and we moved to Virginia. With that came a lot of excitement. I mean, there was a whole new area to check out, whole new atmosphere. The excitement of trying to organize a room with a bunch of siblings to figure out where everything's going to be was really exciting for a lot of us to think about. However, with that being said, when there's excitement, there's also dread that comes with it. The sadness of leaving all your friends and family that you don't know when you're going to see again when they were right down the road from you. I personally had no system of what I was doing or how I was doing it. And kind of just at the time, it kind of felt like I had no life. But turned around, settled in a little more, and then the joy of moving kicked in. I got my first job moving over here. That was a very well paying job that I would have had to travel an hour to get to if I still lived in the state of West Virginia. My siblings also got to be able to play baseball, and my brother recently just got offered to play on a travel ball team that would go the whole way down to Florida. Um, and then also I got to see my dad more often because he worked so far away for the same reason. And so he was home more often and there was a lot more bonding and connection there. A lot of people ask me if I miss living in West Virginia or if I regret any part of myself moving. And to that, I answer, I love the mountains. I love the view and I love the scenery of where I grew up. But the opportunities that I've had now moving to the state and moving and being able to do different things here, I wouldn't change anything in the world. And that concludes the biggest life change of my own, which was moving from West Virginia to Virginia. Thank you. Jazz hands.
Done.